15 strange animal behaviors caught on camera. While human beings are some of the most advanced and unique animals on the planet in terms of behavior, there are some other animals out there that are pretty strange and bizarre too. They exhibit behaviors that are no doubt shocking and impressive at the same time. Some of them seem completely human. With that being said, let's blow your mind with 15 strange animal behaviors that will completely surprise you. Number 15. Crabs that shake pom-poms. These tiny crabs, which measure just an inch or so in size, have long fascinated biologists. The curious creatures, which go by the nickname of boxer crabs and cheerleader crabs, are always in possession of 2 stinging anemones. They clutch the anemones in their front claws, bearing a more than passing resemblance to, depending on which way you look at it, boxing gloves or pom-poms. So what's the reasoning behind their unusual accessories? Well, it's believed that the poisonous anemones help ward off potential predators. When scientists went to Israel's Red Sea and attempted to pry the precious anemones from their grip, the results were astonishing. Anemone-less crabs would attempt to steal from fellow crabs before splitting the stolen anemone into clones. The crab-sea anemones pairing is just one of many fascinating symbiotic relationships that occur in the world's oceans. Number 14. Cows that love compasses. Back in 2008, scientists noticed strange behavior among the most seemingly unremarkable of Earth's animals: cows. Thanks to images from Google Earth, they could see that cattle around the world weren't just standing haphazardly, but rather a significant portion of them appeared to purposely point themselves either north or south. Which leaves a series of questions: how and why? The common answer to the first question is that cows, like many other animals, may have magnetoreception, the ability to sense the Earth's magnetic fields. The answer to why cows align themselves this way, however, still remains something of a mystery. Number 13. Lizards that shoot blood from their eyes. Of all the peculiar animal behaviors, none are quite as gruesome as that practiced by the horned lizard, whose blood-spurting antics wouldn't look out of place in a gory Hollywood horror movie. When threatened with attack, this desert-dwelling creature, which can be found in parts of the USA, Canada, Guatemala, and Mexico, spews foul-tasting blood from its eyes in an effort to put off any coyote or bobcat that may be ready to prey. While its bloody tears are an effective defense, they're an 11th-hour option. Horned lizards will do their best to protect themselves in other ways, such as hiding and camouflaging, before pulling this dramatic stunt. Number 12. Trout that fakes it. Humans are extremely complicated creatures. They possess the art of deception. Whether spewing a white lie or something much harmless, it's widespread in our social interactions. What is perhaps more surprising to learn is that we aren't the only living creature on the planet fond of telling a few lies. Scientists from Sweden's National Board of Fisheries discovered that female brown trout have been caught faking orgasms. Though in their defense, the fish seem to have a good reason. Biologists speculate that, by not releasing her egg in every instance, the female trout can avoid mating with an unsuitable mate, attract more partners, and can avoid wasting an egg on a partner that's not in the right position. Interestingly enough, trout aren't the only fish to refrain from releasing their eggs. Atlantic salmon were also proved to partake in a similar behavior back in 1954. Number 11. Crocodiles that swallow stones. Take an x-ray of a crocodile's stomach, and there's a few things you can expect to see. It's likely to reveal the remains of fish, birds, or any other edible prey they gobbled, as well as a much more intriguing meal option, a handful of rocks. But why would a crocodile munch down on a pile of pebbles? One thing is for sure, it's not for nutritional purposes. There's 2 main theories as to why these scaly reptilians swallow stones. One school of thought suggests that the stones add weight, helping them stay underwater, while others say that the stones help break down the hard bones of the crocodile's prey, which they typically eat whole. Number 10. Crows that hold grudges. Crows are often name-checked among the brainiest of birds, and rightly so. These black-feathered flyers have come up with ingenious survival hacks, including using cars in traffic to help them crack hard-shelled nuts, and making tools to help them get otherwise out-of-reach food. More recently, they've also been credited with a most unusual animal skill: the ability to recognize individual human faces, which means these guys can hold grudges. The moral of the story: never cross a crow. Number 9. Naked mole rat queens get pushy. Most commonly known as the naked mole rat, they're neither moles nor rats, but a type of guinea pig. They are ugly animals and are often described as resembling a bloated bratwurst with teeth. The behavior they exhibit, in all its hilarity, is their ability to run as fast backwards as they can forwards, in the dark and completely blind. Even stranger, the queen mole rat is the only one to breed and bear young, similar to the queen bee. In order to secure her exclusivity to mate, she'll push around other female mole rats in order to cause them stress. This releases hormones that make them unable to procreate. Number 8. The bowerbird is an interior decorator. For all those anal retentive interior designers, the bowerbird enjoys decorating too. Not only does the bowerbird make great efforts to adorn his nest, he even goes so far as to destroy the nests of his neighbors in order to draw more attention to his own. In an effort to attract a mate, the male bowerbird builds what are termed bowers. The bowerbird is a meticulous decorator and will use flowers, feathers, stones, and bits of discarded plastic and grass to decorate his bachelor pad in the hopes of impressing a female. The bowerbird will even decorate using one particular color. He'll focus on decorating for hours and only break his concentration when he goes to another bird's home to steal or vandalize. Number 7. Cuckoo birds borrowing a nest. Another strange bird behavior is that of the cuckoo bird. Cuckoo birds have a rather interesting approach to parenting in that they don't build a nest to lay their eggs in, but do so in another bird's nests for them to look after their young. The cuckoo bird is solitary and will lay or drop its eggs into the nest of another bird once she's observed that the other birds have gone out. She'll then quickly lay her eggs or transfer them there. Each breeding season, she'll find new places to deposit her eggs, and once they hatch, she'll attempt to drop the other species' eggs out of their own nest when the foster parents are out in order to secure her own baby's survival. Number 6. Zebra finches changing genetics. Up next, we have the zebra finch. Most female birds lay smaller eggs when their mate is unattractive. However, the zebra finch does the complete opposite. She lays a large egg to give her little ugly finchling the best start in life, despite the father's shortcomings. Number 5. Adelie penguins rolling stones. The Adelie penguin's mating ritual is strange but endearing. When choosing a mate, the male penguin rolls a stone to the feet of the female to make it clear that the engagement has been offered. The match only melds once the female's given her approval and responds with a belly-to-belly mating song. They even go a long way from the pack to mate in private, making them a strange, romantic breed. Number 4. Platypuses glow under UV light. When scientists were studying old platypus specimens, they made a surprising discovery. Under UV, the normally brown creatures emit a blue-green glow. Apart from the platypus, flying squirrels and possums are the only other mammals known to display this kind of biofluorescence. The scientists discovered the glow after studying flying squirrels at the Field Museum in Chicago, when they decided to train their black lights on the duck-billed mammals as well, since both animals hunt at twilight and during the night. The platypus's green sheen might reduce their visibility to predators, the team hypothesizes, but more research is needed to confirm that theory. Number 3. Chimpanzees. So now we've come to the best pick of the day. Chimpanzees are some of the most social animals, and while you might not be aware, these animals are well known for being sentimental and kissing one another, just like humans. Number 2. Elephants. Elephants are emotionally driven animals. When they come across elephant bones, for example, they seem to be able to identify that the bones are those of other elephants. Elephants will also visit grave sites regularly. They'll stay close beside a deceased elephant from their herd for some time, withstanding hunger and thirst before leaving for food or water. Elephants will take leaves, dirt, and branches and cover other elephants after they die. It's also been observed that elephants will do the same for humans and other empathetic animals like dogs. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you will get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works. Number 1. Dung beetles. Dung beetles are part of the scarab family. They live and eat and breed dung. They love dung so much that they eat it, lay eggs in it, hatch offspring in it, and also feed it to their young. Once a dung beetle finds dung, it rolls balls of the dung over long distances while standing on its head and moving backward using its hind legs to push it around. And with that being said, we've come to the end of this video. So which one of these strange animal behaviors surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments section down below. Want more videos that'll exist until the end of time? Click on any of the videos you see on the screen. And as always, thanks for watching.